What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we're here to talk about the whole new event that's going to be arriving here on Global very soon, with the brand new Vivi and a brand new Reiju character. We've talked about all of these brand new characters that are arriving in this Sugarfest batch, including the free-to-play characters in my previous video. So ensure you go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't done so already, where you could have a look at all the information regarding about what the units do. We're not doing that in today's video. This video, we're just talking about the Sugarfest structure, seeing what it's like, and hopefully it's good enough, right? Let's just jump into it, okay? Now, as for when this is all starting, this event is going to begin on November 29th at 1900 PST time. That is exactly when this Sugarfest will begin. And actually, what date is that? What actual day of the week is that? Let me just double check real quick. That's going to be my Tuesday next week, and I definitely should be able to be streaming that for you guys, so definitely look out for that. But there is multiple parts to this Sugarfest. You can see part 1, there is both Reiju and Vivi in the middle. When we go over to part 2, you can see that it's only Reiju in the middle, so they're going to be splitting up the event, kind of like what they did with a lot of other, new batch stuff in the past, where they just split up the Sugarfest. But part 2 with Reiju is going to be on the November 30th, and then we've also got part 3, which is on December 1st. So they're splitting up just 24 hours difference between each part. I'm not a big fan of that. I just want all of them to be available on the same day. So if people want to pull for a certain part, they can join in the fun and the festivities with everyone else that want to be pulling. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But just straight off the cuff, people are already going to ask, should I be pulling for this unit? Like, honestly, no. These units are not needed. Really, they're not really big units you need to be pulling for. If you really had to choose one of them to have, in my opinion, I think that Vivi is the much more desirable unit to have. Though, Reiju has some really unique effects that are obviously no one else in the game has effects that what she does. But in my opinion, I do think Vivi is a much better unit. If you're more Pirate Rumble focused, definitely Vivi is better. But that's just my opinion regarding what the units do. Let's jump into the Sugarfest, though. Let's see what the Sugarfest structure is all about. Now, look, we're going to look at all the parts of the Sugarfest to see if there are differences. Let's start with part 1, though, where both legends are available. In part 1, we can see the first multi is going to be a Sugarfest exclusive or a rate-boosted character. And you can see that straight off the bat there, right there. It is not a discounted multi for the first multi. It's only going to be a 50 gem multi. Now, that is pretty upsetting. I'm not a big fan of that at all, especially having discounted multis on the first multi. Like, that's what baits people into pulling in the first place, and the fact that that's not even there, like, people aren't even going to try on this Sugarfest. People are going to immediately skip it. Like, I just don't understand that. I feel like if they want more people to pull, why not make it a discounted multi on the first multi? It really doesn't make sense to me at all. It literally doesn't. However, the second multi is guaranteed to be a swimwear character, which, yes, it can give you one of the new batch characters, but it can also give you multiple other batches of characters, which is a little bit of a downside. But if you don't have any of them, then yeah, this is a great opportunity to get them. Remember that the super type V3 Boa Hancock is also considered the swim time batch. So that whole batch with the Rebecca and the Violet, those two units in particular, and also Robert as well, like, that whole batch is absolutely phenomenal, and they're all going to be available on this Sugarfest, likely rate boosted characters too, right? So moving on, step 3 is a guaranteed legend, and then step 4 is a recommended unit. That's actually pretty good. And then the 5th multi is a dud multi. The 6th multi is a limited pull, Sugarfest exclusive. The fact that both legends are available on this banner, I'm going to assume that there's going to be more than 10 legends available here. I think overall on the banner on part 1, there's probably going to be, what, 15 to 20 legends available, and that this is going to be restricted to maybe half of what that is. Probably, that's just my assumption. The 7th one is another dud multi, 8th is another dud multi, 9th is a legend, 10th is a super limited pool legend. I like to see the super limited pool, but again, 10 multis on a banner like this when we're so close, especially to December 19th, which is when the sync of schedule is going to be going into full swing. I think probably that you should just wait. At this point, there's no reason to be pulling on this particular banner. You can actually see, though, that the event is going to be ending in 16 days from now, which I think I time traveled quite a far forward. I think I time traveled to the 2nd or the 3rd of December. So this banner looks to be ending when that maintenance period actually comes out, which is kind of interesting because typically new batch banners will last the entire month. So this is going to be ending very soon, because I would assume that that new batch banner is going to be arriving on December 19th with all of those characters that we're missing, which probably is going to be a much better banner than what this one is, honestly. But we don't know yet because we haven't seen what the banner looks like anyways. But let's continue on. What else is on this banner? What else is here? Another swimwear character on the 11th, then a legend. Super limited on the 15th, another swimwear on the 17th, super limited on the 20th. What's at the end? Another super limited pull on the 25th multi. Yeah, look, honestly, no, you just don't need a pull here. You just don't. Myself, I will be doing a handful of multis. I'll probably... maybe the 6th, but honestly, stopping at the 4th might be the wave, because a guaranteed recommended character just gives you one of these units that are on the banner, right? So you got Rebecca's great. The Khalifa on the side was a Blitz Battle Rare Recruit. She isn't that useful, unfortunately. Summertime Bow is really good. Obviously, the 2 new Legends would be awesome, and then the 2 new Rare Recruits, so there's a pretty good opportunity you're going to get something that's good. So, you know, I think the 4th multi is not terrible, so we'll probably do that. Anyways, we have the second part of the Sugo-Fest, which is featuring Reiju, of course. Again, no discounted multi on the first step. We do have another, the swimwear characters on multi 2, and then the Legend is on the 3rd, but the recommended unit is now pushed to the 5th multi, and the 6th multi does not have the super limited step anymore. It's on the 10th. Yeah, that's annoying. I don't know why they just didn't keep... So that's really annoying, because, like, the better structure's on part 1, but then on part 2, it's, like, it's easier to pull that one specific unit. Because typically, if you want just Reiju, it's a lot easier to pull Reiju on part 2 of the banner, whereas where part 1, where you've got both of them available, it's, like, a very... It's like, slightly less chance to pull them, unfortunately. Well, any particular one. Like, if you only want Reiju, just definitely pull for her on part 2. Don't really go for her on part 1. I think it's actually going to be less chance for you to get her. But then let's see what else is actually on this banner. So after the 10th multi, which is the limited step, it's just like pretty basic. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's so bad. Like two dud steps, a legend, 2 dud steps, a legend, 3 dud steps, limited pull, 3 dud steps, legend, 3 dud steps, legend, and then, oh my god, 30. Oh, dude. No, just don't even do this to yourself, guys. Like, we get that the booba is real, but bro, you don't need to do this, man. Trust me, you don't need to do this. Okay, and then, like, it's obviously the exact same steps here for the Vivi part of the Sugo-Fest. Yeah, you just don't need to do it, man. I highly advise just skipping or not doing that many pulls on this banner at all. I just don't advise doing it. It doesn't seem like a very smart investment or a good decision at all to be doing that. Moving away now from the Sugo-Fest, we have this event on Extra Island, which is going to be debuting as soon as the event starts, which it will debut a brand new Baby 5 and also a new Monet. We talked about these units and what they did in the previous video, so go ahead and check it out. But in this event, you can see that you can farm a lot of different things. You've obviously got Forbidden Tomes, which is a standard. You've got Cotton Candy as well, but you've also got the Hercules Beetle, and you've also got the Summertime, like, what are they, ice creams? What the hell are they? Shaved ice with fruit, right? All of these events, or what this event is a point farming event. So when you drop these items, they have a point value associated to them. If you bring boosted characters, you get more points, and there's obviously going to be Chopper Man missions regarding them as well. So let's see, we have just a whole bunch of stuff. You got gems, like this is like pretty standard stuff. You got stamina refills, which is actually kind of cool. I assume there's probably rumble scrolls in here as well. You've got support medals, more gems, you've got more shaved ice for some reason, don't know why they'd give you that, but there is also a guaranteed legend ticket. I assume it's, yeah, it doesn't look to be a limited ticket, it's just a regular red. Nothing like amazing, but you know, just letting you know that this is actually going to be here, and of course we will be making a video on this event when it debuts. Before we end this video today, I want to talk about the news that was revealed today, talking about the OPTC Worldwide Merge Celebration login bonus. I see, like, Treasure Cruise players see the word merge and they get all triggered, like, bro, it's not a merge, it's a content schedule. Bro, Treasure Cruise players are notorious for not reading, right? If we go to the first, literally the first paragraph, it says, One Piece Treasure Cruise will merge its content schedule with the Japan version in late December. Of course, it's a constant. The Treasure Cruise players cannot read. But let's talk about the actual login bonus itself. They did mention it, you know, due to Treasure Cruise Global not getting the exact same events as what Japan was getting, we're missing out on a couple of things. We already know that. However, let's have a look. This starts from tomorrow as of this video going live. We get 50 gems upon logging in. We get 50 gems for free, and then every single day thereafter for the next 19 days, we get a free Rare Recruit character. Day 10, 15, and 20, though, we do get a guaranteed legend ticket. However, there is one caveat, is the fact that none of these tickets are restricted in any way. So you can literally pull any Rare Recruit and any legend from these tickets, aside from the restricted ones like Treasure Map Legends, Kizuna Legends, and Pirate Rumble Legends, for example. Those are obviously not pullable, and Super Legends, they're not pullable either. But it does mention that the Legends and the Rare Recruits are available as of November 19th. So unfortunately, it will not include the Vivi and the Reiju. It will not include the Straw Hat Pirates either, but it will include everyone else before that, including King and Queen. So, like, the thing is, a lot of people are complaining about this. The thing is that they literally didn't have to do this. They didn't have to listen to the community. They didn't have to give us anything at all. So the fact that we're even getting this in the first place is actually crazy. And hey, I'll take 50 gems any day, right? Honestly, I was expecting nothing to happen, but I'll take the 50 gems and, you know, just additional chances at good rare recruits. Why not, right? Especially for players that are, you know, that don't pull as often. You know, definitely the budget players, right? Those people getting access to 3 free legends and a bunch of rare recruit tickets. You know, you're probably not going to pull amazing out of it, but at least you're getting something, right? You're getting some new rare recruits and you get 50 gems. Make sure to save those gems for the end of the year, the New Year's legends. We don't even know what it's going to be at this point. Definitely save for that. That's probably what you should be doing. But with all of that being said, guys, that is going to conclude yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one today, and if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.